Today, we have a mouse for you. This is from Xtrfy, and I don't have a knife, so I'm just gonna use this bracket I found in the camera den. Nope, oh, it's horrible. Hey, there we go.
You're hurting the bot.
That is a lot of mice. We got the retro NES color. That's kind of
shoddy.
Cool. You wish. I call dibs. This is real special. Custom LTT Orange Edition. Okay. Well, why don't we get all this other stuff out of the way? Nothing fancy in the box, but there seem to be some keycaps. So that's kind of neat. Best I can tell, these are shine through. Got a GG keycap. That'd be good if you got macros for GG. The mouse itself, right off the hop, it's light in the hand. The Glorious O is what I'm going to compare this to, and it has like a baggy cable sheath, which I find a little weird. So even with paint, this one's 66 grams, which it's rated at 68, I believe. Let's see how it feels like creak-wise. A little bit of creaking, but relatively solid. I like the round holes compared to having a hexagon hole like most other, ergo gaming mice like this have. Oh, it's really hard to see there. I might have to get a close-up, but that says good luck, have fun. GLHF. Cute. The scroll is not mushy, but a little muted. It's hard to explain a rollerball feel, but it's fine. I wish it was a little more tactile. So this has on switches in it, 20 million click rated. Oh, they sound nice. A little sensitive for my liking. I run a Rival 300 at home. Definitely a longer throw on my Rival than this guy. I brought a friend. The Glorious O. You can see how the cable's kind of baggy. In reading reviews of this mouse, I haven't used it too much personally. That's what fails all the time. I want to see this retro mouse. Oh, this appeals to me greatly. Yes. I like how the strain reliefs and the cable, the inductive choke are all color matched. A little attention to detail that I can appreciate. So for weight, the Glorious O is 2 grams lighter than the Xtrfy M4. Does it feel it? You can't tell, let's be honest. It has those hexagon holes I was talking about, but they're very similar, but you can definitely tell that the M4 is more ergo. It's got a wider base to it, and generally, in the hand, this flare out on the back edge, it feels like my hand just drops off this mouse. These holes on the side add a lot of texture and grip, something that I personally find I wear away anything in this zone. After about 6 months of using any mouse, it just gets worn and looks horrible, but having it be raw plastic and have a little bit of added texture is really nice.
How big are your hands?
How big are my hands? My hands are rather large compared to most. Oh. The Glorious O slides really nicely, and it's very minor, but I think this has a little more resistance. See how much farther the Glorious O slides?
It's not as cool as the box made it seem, no.
I don't know, man.
It's
But look at the two-tone.
I like the two-tone. I just think it needs like one more.
I think the RGB is probably throwing you off. You set that to red, you'd be dialed. So I don't know if you can see that inside, but there's a little lit up Xtrfy logo in there. So it's nice they just included combos. You don't have to deal with any, overhead software. That much I appreciate. Okay, why don't we give it a game sesh? Let's see how bad my flick shots are as Widowmaker today. So compared to my mouse at home, the lightness is throwing me off a little. I'm used to having to put more hand into it. Being able to control the movement with just my fingers is different. Usually there's a lot of wrist work in it. I haven't ever really tried a mouse this light. It's got a PixArt 3389 sensor. It's like their top tier sensor. There are a couple below it that are really similar, like you'd be hard pressed to find a difference. The control board in here is conformal coated. So if you're like me and you have a beverage sitting beside you while you game, and you like to flick shot a little bit too hard and you end up with your beverage all over your mouse, or in my case, my number pad on my Corsair keyboard, rest in peace, this should survive. For some people it might not be a problem, but for me it certainly is. The button quality is there, the lightness is there, it's got some neat features, it's got the highest end sensor that I think you can get right now, or one of the highest. Comes in a bunch of cool colors. You know, for a wired mouse and coming in at $59, it's hard to beat. Like our comparator, where is it? The Model O is $50 for matte and $60 for glossy. So right in the same ballpark. If you want more of an ergo mouse, I would say pick the Xtrfy. I really like it. And I think the color options are just better in my opinion. But that's just me. That's Short Circuit. Get subscribed. Peace.